So I learned this issue also from Mr. Thailand.
Yes.
So Mr. Widodo, the president from the Indonesia,
Yes.
so he said one of the words is very good. The name of the forum is
G20.
Yeah, not the 19th.
90, yes.
Very recently, maybe 1-2 days ago, our leader, Senior General May Online, make so conversations with Mr. Hong San from the
Cambodia.
Cambodia. So Cambodia also good for Myanmar. So whenever the voting at the United Nations, maybe third committees, so Cambodia also the vote for Myanmar. So usually, so but right now, so other countries, maybe big countries, put the pressure to the Cambodia, and also the Cambodia hesitate to join with Myanmar also. Anyhow, so the next year's chairmanship will be Indonesia. So Indonesia also is a strong so leadership in our ASEAN, and also the Indonesia has the right stance. So therefore it depends on their side, and also it is so their histories. If they make the wrong things, so the next generation will be criticized to them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And another thing, now the so-called NUG, they are making their own government, and they said they run the country, and they said the SAC is not legitimate. Now most of the NUGs are, according to our research, they were mainly supported, especially financially supported from the West. Some of the NUG, let's say senior members, they reside in the West these days and take refugees there and migrate to there. So what do you want to say about that?
I'm not a legal person.
Of course.
So I had some exposure for the international relations only. And then I had served as a deputy foreign minister, taking 8 years. Therefore, I wish to express so one of the agreements between all of the countries. So the name of the agreement is 5 Principles of Peaceful Coexistence.
Yes.
So it started, initiated as the China. During that time, the Prime Minister from China is Mr. Chu Enlai, and also he visited to the India and Myanmar during 1954, and they signed with India and Myanmar also, the peaceful coexistence. 5 principles.
Yes.
First one is mutual respect for each other's territory, integrity, and sovereignty. Second one is to abide by mutual non-aggressions. Third one, very important one, is non-interference in each other's internal affairs. Non-interference
yes.
to interfere each other's countries. So fourth one, respect for mutual equality and to work for mutual benefits. And fifth one, peaceful coexistence. Right now, some unlawful associations, some terrorist associations, they reside at foreign countries, and then foreign countries supported to them. It means so they are establishing the relation with the unlawful associations and also terrorists. So according to the 5 principles of peaceful coexistence, no way to relation with them, I mean NUG or PDF or so-called PDF.
Yes.
No support to them. If they supported to the PDF, it means that they interfere to our internal affairs.
Yes.
In religiously, there are 4 main religions in our globe. Christian, Muslim, Hinduism, and Buddhism. All the religions are prohibited not to steal to the matters from other, not to kill to other, and then not to deal with the theft, thief, robbery, dacoit, and also slaughters. Now they are trying to support to the thief or slaughters, terrorists. Therefore, so if we support some other peoples, they are against to their land. they were not happy. But Myanmar's history is very clear. We stand our food only. But they have the double standard.
Yes.
So they say very good, but they do very wrongfully. So maybe the history of their country or their leader will be so blamed in the near future.
So, if you speaking about the double standard and the non-interference, we can really, clearly see the ASEAN. It's very cool foundation, non-interference to the member state. Now, what we see, and also about a few days back, we heard that from the Cambodian Prime Minister office that Myanmar government, now SAC, they should be seeing or meeting with the NUG or PDF, and also the ASEAN in some way, ASEAN special representative should be led to meet with NUG and PDF. So something like that. So what is that implication? I mean, this non-interference discipline is ruled out. We go to the West or nearly every corner of the world. Now there's double standard or triple standard, whatever it is. How is Myanmar going on this regard? Which I mean is that, can we stand on such, how do you call it, such cyclone of, affecting our country in every aspect, financial, politics, every way of, attacking our country? Can Myanmar be strong for future? Do we have power enough?
Now we are living with ASEAN. Therefore, ASEAN's so ground is consensus.
Yes, consensus.
Consensus. So if we don't get the consensus, they cannot so blame to others. So right now, so very recently, our foreign ministries so announced one of the declarations. So I will say you this.
Yes.
In details. Myanmar strongly protests and rejects the remarks of Malaysian foreign ministers, proposing ASEAN to establish informal engagement with terrorist group so-called National Unity Government, NUG. Anti-Terrorism Central Committee of Myanmar has officially declared the unlawful associations CRPH, NUG, and PDF. Therefore, Malaysian foreign ministers proposed to some other ASEAN member states to establish the relation with the NUGs. We Myanmars say that NUG, CRPH, and the PDF is unlawful associations. PDF also is maybe terrorist. Therefore, they should not try to touch with them. So if they touch it, so they are not our friend.
So for the last question,
yeah.
Now NLD is still legitimate, but according to UEC, the present UEC, about 3 parties, including NLD, they have to come and explain and solve some of the strategies point to the Union Electoral Commission, but they didn't. The date is already expired. The action, I don't know what will be taken by the UEC or the government, but as a, let's say, civilian, as your own experience, what will be NLD implies to Myanmar for the future?
Yeah. Before 2020 elections, 3-4 months before, NLD government and also the UEC led by Ulate, they totally wave off the Rose Party.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the time, it's the second biggest or third biggest. I think
maybe they join with each and every constituency.
Yes.
So therefore, so I don't know their strength, but they are maybe that biggest one.
Yes.
Yeah. So chairman is Uchomye. Yeah. But right now, and everybody violates a lot of mistake.
Yes.
A lot of mistake. So, but, so, SAC leaders, senior journal May Online, and also the UEC chairman, Uso Tudeng Souza, they are exercising maximal refrain. Maximal refrain. So they had the legitimacy to demolish or to waive off the entity, but they are now so exercising maximal refrain. Maximal refrain. So the time will decide. So what they are. So think in the near future.
Thank you for your time for taking our program, Myanmar Perspective.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining our show, and the next program will be explaining more and more about our Myanmar Perspective. Stay tuned. Thank you.